At DATSS, we believe that every child is wonderfully made by God with unique abilities and potential. Learning disabilities do not define a child's worth. Instead, they remind us to teach, guide, and love with patience and understanding. As Psalm 139 verse 14 says, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." In today's video, Dr. C will share deep insights on learning disabilities and how we can respond with compassion, wisdom, and faith.
Hi everyone, welcome to Impromptu with Dr. C. So this disability is called learning disability. This learning disabilities is really a very sentimental problem, okay? Because a lot of us go through it and we think that it's us that's having the issue, that we are the one not going harder in learning the materials at hand. So we end up shying away from learning or being around people that we think are smart, okay? Because we don't want to be found that we don't know or we having a hard time with that we have to learn. So, but the reason why this is really something that touches home for me is that when I was in school learning about disabilities, I came about the knowledge from professors, from reading books, articles, journals, that there is a genetic problem, and how I came across the knowledge that learning disability can be genetic, okay? There are other environmental factors that plays a role in you having this learning disabilities. But the area I want to focus on is the genetic part of it, that learning disabilities can be passed on from generation to generation. And this is very personal for me because I suffer from learning disabilities, and my learning disabilities was not recognized when I was growing up. Basically, my parents just gave me tutors to support the learning, but the way the tutors were teaching me, the way the teachers were teaching, I could not still comprehend the information for years. And this struggle moved me to studying about disabilities so that I can understand this struggle that I was facing, So knowing that this was genetic, I was trying so hard to figure it out so that my kids would not fall in this genetic line of me having this problem with learning. So this Saturday, I took my son to the library and basically to support him in his difficulties. I recognized my son's struggle with reading way in third grade. He's smart. He just gets frustrated with reading. He reads very slowly because the words, especially if you have to break down the word to pronounce it. So I've been on him since third grade. And this on Saturday, I broke down in sadness because I saw the struggle that I was going through in him. His struggle was so familiar, and I wanted to take it off of him because I knew from my previous readings that learning disabilities can be genetic. So I said, wow, my oldest daughter is college, smart as can be. She's doing biology and chemistry, and she has no problem. So when she was growing up, I said, good, nothing wrong with her. But then came my middle son. He's now 11, and I noticed that he is having a problem, and his struggle was so familiar with my struggle. And so I had to put the mom hat off and put the teacher's hat on, and my special education teacher's hat on, so I can support my son. And in the library this Saturday that just passed, I was so heavy-hearted, and I wanted to study for him, but I knew that that wasn't the solution. So I decided to put some writings to show the community how I supported my son based on my knowledge, how to go about identifying learning disabilities with your children, with your loved one, with yourself. There are adults that have learning disabilities, but they didn't know that they had learning disabilities because they compensated for the disabilities. And it's okay, because that's what special is all about. Is not to eradicate the disabilities. No, it's actually here to give you the support you need to move you on to your educational journey. So special education teachers are not, magicians. They're just here to give you strategies and support so that you can move on in your education journey. So since I noticed my son struggle since third grade, I have been doing different things to really catch it, right? And really support the disabilities.